Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to go through how I made a hardwood ballast box for my tractor. Now what is a ballast box exactly? Well, as you can see with this thing, I've got the loader set up on the tractor, and with those big heavy arms and that big heavy bucket reaching way out in front of the front wheels, that makes it really front heavy, and that means that the big tires that usually provide all the traction are actually getting the weight lifted off of them, so it doesn't have any traction. It makes it really easy for it to slip and spin and slide around in the mud, and you need a way to get that traction back. So a ballast box is just what it sounds like, a big box that hangs off of the back of the tractor. The connection back there is called a 3-point hitch. It hangs off the 3-point hitch, and it adds a ton of weight way in the back of the tractor to bring that rear wheel back down onto the ground and give you some traction. It's a big chunk. Nice piece of wood.
Yeah. Nice piece.
Put your hands straight behind it, and maybe put one up here so you can push it in. Go ahead. Perfect! That was exactly right. Nice work, kid.
Thanks.
Are you leaving? Look at you. Just shove it in there. Yep. Now this, remember how to hold it? We're gonna have to hold it sideways this time or we're gonna run into the knob. Go ahead. Oh, we weren't pushing enough. Try it again. Push a little more. Not enough. Push a little more. There we go. I think that did it. Let me see. There.
Done did it.
Done did it. You sure like to show off for the camera, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh. Make sure you have this kind of like in line, right? Way up high. Go ahead. What changed? Put one hand on top, one hand on the trigger. Line it up. Pull it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Perfect. Nice job.
Yep.
Hey, why are you yelling nonsense?
Oh, crazy dad.
Crazy dad? You're the one who's crazy.
No, you are.
What do you have, Mr. Flint? Oh my goodness.
What does Flint have?
A block of wood. Sit. Get it. Get it. Get it, Flint. Get it. Oh, is this a Flint box? Is this a Flint box? You crazy.
It turned into a Flint box.
If I do this. Keep going.
That's more heavy.
Yeah.
Kind of. Ha ha ha. You're funny, Dad. What do you think of our tractor box? Is it nice?
Is it nice? I think it's nice. Tell me about it. What is it? What's it for? Is it cool? I can't tell.
It's cool. It's for tools, wood, dogs.
So there it is, my finished ballast box, and I did a little bit of modifying after completing it. I drove around it with it as just dead weight for a while and figured there's a few things I could do to make it a little bit more user-friendly, a little bit nicer. Now on the back end here, you can tell that I left this lip, and I did that for two reasons. First of all, you need to be able to get the hooks around the posts there. And if you have the box all the way up against this, it makes it a little bit harder to do. So I wanted it spaced back just a little bit. That also helps get the weight just a little bit further back. But also, I left that lip so that I could put PVC pipe right on top of it and then use it as tool holders. So I've got 5 different PVC pipes set up in here now so I can carry 5 rakes and shovels and whatnot, but there's lots of room for more if I thought I needed more consistently. The other thing that I'm really happy about that I added was a chainsaw rack. Now all I have to do is come to the back, pull out the chainsaw, give it a pull and get going, and when I'm done with it, I just put it back into this sheath like a sword scabbard, let it slide back down, and it's very well protected. There's a lot of oak wood protecting it from anything that's rattling around inside the box. It's very strong, it's very stable, it's not going anywhere. The metal frame that you saw at the beginning that I built this thing on is actually called a carry-all frame. It's a commercially available thing. You can go buy, a bunch of different companies make them. You could also make it yourself if you had the materials, if you had the time, if you had the skill. I thought it was going to be faster and easier. I needed this fast because back in the winter, I was plowing snow with this thing and I had no traction, so I needed to get this built in a hurry. Also, at the end of the building montage there, you saw that I was putting something big and heavy in there. That was just thin sheets of steel that I happen to have quite a few of, so it adds a lot of weight in the back of this without taking up a lot of space. Some people put in like field stone or chunks of concrete or something, whatever it takes to add weight, but in this case, I had it here. It adds a lot of weight without taking up space, so I've got room for gas cans and oil cans and chainsaw helmets and all my straps and chains and everything I could need. So also, it's made out of white oak, just big, heavy chunks of white oak. My dad and I cut these on the sawmill years and years and years ago. I think we were going to maybe make a bridge across a creek out of them. Well, they came off the sawmill, we threw them on a trailer, and that's where they sat till the day I picked them up. You can see that they discolored a little bit, but there's no rot. There's nothing but strong, strong wood in this. And that's kind of a testament to how good white oak can be. My dad was really excited when I said, I'm taking this wood and I'm gonna make a ballast box. And he chuckled and he said, you know, they used to make sailing ships out of white oak because it was so strong, it was almost indestructible, and cannonballs would just bounce right off of it. So this thing is almost indestructible. It's organized really, really well. I'm extremely happy about this. It's been proving very valuable, and I have my traction back. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.